What's going on YouTube? Your boy J Hawk back with another one. I know it's been a minute. Um, kind of been stepping out of the Turo realm and getting into commercial driving. I mentioned in my last video, second to last video. So yeah, it's been a long time. I've been in school um, every day from 8 to 4, every day for about 3 months. So I put everything on the line for this and just really buckled down. And I hadn't been in school in a long time, so I'm like, it's truck driving. How hard can it be? It's just you get in the truck and you drive, and it's not just that, man. It's 50% classroom, 50% like actually hands-on in the truck. So I had to learn that you can't be dumb to be a truck driver, man. There's a lot that goes on that I learned, and I really respect truck drivers, like a newfound respect for truck drivers now, man. So um, yeah, it's been a long journey, but I finished, guys. Got my block out all my information and stuff like that, but if you can see, I got my commercial driver's license, New Jersey. Boom. And yeah, it was a long journey. I actually failed um, my driver's test the first time. I took it twice. So the first time I failed doing one of the maneuvers. It's called the offset parking. So you say you're in a spot, and say I'm in spot 13 and I'm at Walmart or something at a dock, and they tell me, oh, pull over to spot 14. So you pull up and then you move the truck into spot 14. That's called an offset. So I got the maneuver down. Everything was right. I got it in the box, but follow instructions. I didn't. He told me to have my steer tire, my front tires, behind the cone. I was like right parallel with the cone, and he failed me for that. So, I was kind of pissed, like, yo, bro, come on, give me a chance. But, he's like, if I let you slide, I got to let everybody slide. So, it was a long, quiet drive home that day. I was really in my feelings, man. I didn't want to do anything. I literally got in the bed, like, after being out there from 7 in the morning. I didn't get in the truck until 2:40. So I'm here in New Jersey. You could actually see the trees behind me are naked. So it's cold here, I was cold all day, man. And that really had me in my feelings, man. And then having to go back to school and explain myself to all them guys, that were like, oh, congrats. And, I'm like, nah, bro, I didn't pass, bro, So it was humbling, man. But at the end of the day, the feeling, it was rewarding, man, because I did that, man. I literally locked in, studied, stayed down, and I could have quit, like, oh, I failed, but there's some other YouTubers I follow, and you actually kept me going. Or like Ken V, he's a big YouTuber. God, there's some other guys I can't even remember their name, but I definitely followed them. Cheese, I follow him. But yeah, guys, so on to like another transitioning into another like chapter in my life. So I got a job. It's like 2.5 weeks ago now, going on 3 weeks. I passed. There's a lot going on, so I didn't have time to like actually film in the moment. But I passed on a Tuesday. Went to the DMV that Wednesday to get everything finalized. Got my certificate of completion Wednesday. And I got a job by Friday, guys. So I was deciding like whether I should go OTR. For those who don't like really know trucking terminology, that's like over the road. That's like long hauling from the East Coast to West Coast, from like down south up north, like all over the country, like 48 states. You just travel, you run. So I was gonna go OTR, and last minute I had to decide, like, what am I doing? Because I didn't want time to pass that. I started getting rusty. I wasn't like really fresh on my maneuvers and stuff. So I wanted to get into a job fast. So I ended up going with something local. It's like a beverage company, distribute beer like throughout the area, and it's just out here in New Jersey. So I chose to do that. Um, and it was hard because one thing about having your CDL, man, it's the options are endless. Like it's almost overwhelming. I thought getting my CDL was gonna be the hard part. Actually, being the hard part was trying to find a job. Like I always had to go with the bare minimum entry level kind of work. Like, where you're calling them instead of the shoe being on their foot and them calling you, reaching out to you, because now you have a asset. You have something that is sought after. I don't know if you guys can see that. I have my CDL and I have my Class A. And I took it in a standard, which is like, a manual transmission. So I have no restrictions. I can drive whatever. So it feels good. Damn, bro. I've never gotten a job so fast in my life, and on top of like me having my CDL and then having like military experience, they were just like, man, like, and one thing, guys, if you're a veteran, they get like a tax cut for you being an employee and stuff like that. So I was always wondering, like, why they always want veterans? So yeah, he hired me like on the spot, guys, and it's been cool. It's actually a lot of work, it's a lot of work, but I love it. Like one day I was just out there driving, like after the training, I was in my truck by myself. I was like, man, I'm really a truck driver. Look at me, like, this is crazy, It's something I wanted to do since I was 21, man. But fear, man, like fear, what like limited me. It stopped me. And being in school with guys that are 21 and doing this, it's like, dang, like I'm never like jealous or envious or anything like that. But it's just like, man, they're doing it like at 21 years old. Imagine where you'll be at my age 10 years later. I'm 31, you know what I mean? Imagine where you'll be in life, you know what I mean? Like, so had I took that leap of faith right after I got the military and just jumped in and not been fearful, and one thing I tend to do is not tell people my plans and what I have going on, because back then I was telling everyone, I want to do this, I want to do that, and people will indirectly they'll discourage you. And a lot of people, my family, were saying, oh, that's so dangerous, the truck is so big, I know so and so who got in a real bad accident. Or you start, and then it starts giving you this doubt and this fear in your mind, and it festers and you won't never make a move, and it was just pure fear. And I'm glad I took this leap of faith, and I prayed, like, if this isn't for me, shut it down. If it is, let it be smooth and natural and organic. And that's what it was. It was, anything worth having is not going to be easy. So like I said, it was a journey. I failed and everything like that, but it's something I always wanted. I was passionate. I love anything in dealing with vehicles. Like, I love driving. Like, I knew I wanted to do this. So yeah, guys, that's just a little update on me and my life right now. So I'm gonna try to film, like, what a day in the life of my job looks like and stuff. And I just want to kind of transition. I don't want to be just that Turo guy, even though I know I started off with just talking about the car rental game and Turo and stuff like that. But I'm like transitioning, it's not just strictly a Turo channel. I'm gonna start showing more lifestyle, giving game, giving advice, man. And it just so happened that Turo was something I was into and I was learning. So if anyone's interested in trucking, and this is something I'm learning, and the industry I'm in, and as I gain knowledge, I want to share the knowledge. I'm not one gonna be like, I know it all and this and that. So I'm still learning. You can give me advice if you're, a trucker, or you drove prior. Prior experience and knowledge, man. I'll take all gems, man. I'm humble, man. I'm not like that person, like, oh man, you can't tell me nothing and I know it all. Like, no. So just a little update on me, guys. So I'm gonna keep you guys updated on what's to come, man. There's so much changing, and it's not even 2022 yet, but I know the next year is gonna be good. This year was, it was a lot of changes. There's a lot of struggles, a lot of pain, a lot of overcoming stuff. Moving to a new city. Um, it was just a lot. So I'm gonna take you guys along, and I want to be more consistent. It's like that balance of life and work and finances and you know friends and females and having a relationship with God and trying to you know remain consistent with my YouTube. So I appreciate everybody, especially guys that were like people that were day ones, that started when I did my first Turo video and stuff like that. I'm still gonna make some content talking about Turo, but it's gonna be just slight because I don't like talking about things that I'm not actively doing. So it's not gonna be. That's what I look for when I was seeking info. I'm like, I want to know if this person's actively doing this. They're in the field, getting their boots dirty, and those are the people I want to learn from. I don't want to learn from the people that are selling courses and they used to do this. You know what I mean? So that's it, guys. I'm checking out.